is up to us to bring Harkon the prize. And we will not... turn without it. Vingalmo and Orpheon will make way for me after this.
Yes, of course, Loki. Do not forget who brought you news of the Vigilance discovery.
I never forget who my friends are. Or my enemies.
Beat it again. Your blood is already mine! All quiet now.
My oath to Stendarr is strong. Any suffering you can inflict on me.
I believe you, Vigilant. And I don't think you even know what you found here. Something's not right.
Now your blood is mine.
You're mine, mortal! All quiet now. I believe you, Vigilant. And I don't think you even know what you found here. So you need to... Beloved Stendarr. served his purpose by leading.
Do not forget who brought you news of the Vigilance discovery.
I never forget who my friends are.
I know you.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside.
Stay away from that.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. I might have it. Everything. Oh, a bit of this and a bit of that. Do come back.
Well met, Kinsman.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside. I don't claim to be the... Have you met my father? I help my father in more ways than people realize. Got some good... You think the finest weapons and armor. I'll take... Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside. I don't claim to be the best black in Whiterun. Jorlin Greymane's got that on me. Man's steel is legendary. All I ask is a fair chance. Have you... My father? He's a steward up at Dragon's Reach. I helped my father more. You think, blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
you still working at the Bannered Mare in the evenings, Othina? And why shouldn't I?
Lady, could you spare a coin? Need something? Oh, thank you. Divines, bless your kind heart. You're the best. It's what Brennan said I should do. He's the only one that's been nice to me since Mama. Since she died. My aunt and uncle took over our farm and threw me out. Said I wasn't good for anything. I wound up here, but I don't know what to do. I miss her so much. Really? Do you have a place I could live? Oh, well. Thanks anyway, I suppose.
Wait. I know you.
Got some good pieces out here if you're looking to buy. More inside.
One of the new servants? Remember that I like my meat rare. Absurd that you can't cook good sweet rolls in the skeever hole of a city.
Another wanderer, here to lick my father's boots. Good job.
The Jarl is, as you can imagine, splendid. There's a house available, right? Wonderful. Here's the key to your new home. I'll be glad to help you. There are many ways to improve your home. And of course, now, what would you like to purchase? Very well. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? Very well. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? Very well. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? Very well. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? Very well. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? Very well. Is there anything else you'd like to purchase? Enjoy your visit to Dragon's Reach.
Wait. I know you.
Who sent you here? I was expecting someone... like me, at least. Can't you tell just from looking at me? A vampire. That's... complicated. And I'm not totally sure if I can trust you. But if you want to know the whole story, help me get back to my family's home. My family used to live on an island to the west of Solitude. I would guess they still do. By the way, my name is Serana. Good to meet you. Yes, it is. And it's mine. It's... complicated. I can't really talk about it. I'm sorry. Good question. Hard to say. I can't really tell. I feel like it was a long time. Who is Skyrim's High King? Oh, wonderful. A war of succession. Good to know the world didn't get boring while I was gone. Who are the contenders? Empire? What empire? Cyrodiil is the seat of an empire? I must have been gone longer than I thought. Definitely longer than we planned. Please, let's hurry. I need to get home so I can figure out what's happened. I'd rather not get into that with you, if that's all right. I'm sorry, it's not that... It's just that I don't know who I can trust yet. Let's get to my home, and I'll have a better sense of where we all stand. Your guess is as good as mine. This place looks pretty different from when I was locked away. Does the air feel heavy down here? I'm a little woozy, but it might just be from waking up. Where'd you come from? Who's there? It'll be good to get outside and breathe again. I haven't missed the sunlight, but I do miss fresh air. Stay on your guard. Who's there? Where'd you come from? That'll teach you. So good to breathe again. This weather is incredible. That'll That's it, out there to the north. I used to keep a boat around here to get there and back. This is the part where we usually get in the boat. You with me? Hey, so, before we go in there... I think so. And thanks for asking. I wanted to thank you for getting me this far, but after we get in there, I'm going to go my own way for a while. I think. I know your friends would probably want to kill everything in here. I'm hoping you can show some more control than that. Once we're inside, just keep quiet for a bit. Let me take the lead.
Lady Serrano's been gone a real long time. After all these years, Lady Serrano's back. Now that's something.
How dare you trespass here? Wait, Serrana? Is that truly you? I cannot believe my eyes. My lord, everyone! Serrana has returned!
I guess I'm expected.
I can't believe it.
My long-lost daughter returns at last. I trust you have my Elder Scroll.
After all these years, that's the first thing you ask me? Yes, I have the scroll.
Of course, I am delighted to see you, my daughter. Must I really say the words aloud? Ah, if only your traitor mother were here. I would let her watch this reunion before putting her head on a spike. Now tell me, who is this stranger you have brought into our home?
This is my savior, the one who freed me.
For my daughter's safe return, you have my gratitude. Tell me, what is your name? I am Harkon, Lord of this court. By now, my daughter would have told you what we are. Not just vampires. We are among the oldest and most powerful vampires in Skyrim. For centuries we lived here, far from the cares of the world. All that ended when my wife betrayed me and... You have done me a great service, and now you must be rewarded. There is but one gift I can give that is equal in value to the Elder Scroll and my daughter. I offer you my blood. Take it and you will walk as a lion among sheep. Men will tremble at your approach and you will never fear death again. Then you will be prey, like all mortals. I will spare your life this once, but you will be banished from this hall. Perhaps you still need convincing. Behold the power! This is the power that I offer. Now, make your choice. Be still. Awake at last. Good. The power is growing within you, and now you must learn to wield it. My blood is potent. At first the body is overwhelmed by it. After my bite, you collapsed and fell into a slumber. Now your flesh has acclimated to the new blood that courses through your veins. I assure you, no harm was done. In truth, your strength surprises me. Not all mortals can withstand my embrace. A shrine to Molag Bal, the mighty Daedra prince who is father to all our kind. Our power is a blessing from him. It is he who first bestowed the gift of the ancient blood upon me. In an age long forgotten to history, I ruled as a mighty king. My domain was vast, my riches endless, and my power infinite. And yet, as my mortal life neared an end, I faced a seemingly invincible enemy. My own mortality. I pledged myself to Molag Bal, and in his name I sacrificed 1,000 innocents. In reward, he gave everlasting life to myself, my wife, and my daughter, and so I have defeated mortality itself. With my guidance, you will become a deadly instrument, striking terror into the hearts of mortals wherever you tread. Now listen to my words, and do as I instruct. The true power of the ancient blood is found in the form of the Vampire Lord. Assume the mantle of the Vampire Lord, and we will continue. The power of the ancient to transform into a Vampire Lord. In this form, you can drain the life from your foes with your right hand. With your left hand, you can wield the power of blood magic to raise the dead. You can also call upon the powers of night to turn into a swarm of bats and reappear some distance away. Should you run out of magicka, you can descend to the ground and fight as the beasts do. Do so now, and we will continue. I sense the power of the ancient blood. It is me. Cease your flight. We will move on to the next lesson. Weaker while on the ground, because you cannot access the blood magic. However, the night powers are still yours to command, and your claws are still formidable weapons. Over time, your powers will grow in strength, and you will find new ways to use your gifts. But if you master the powers of the Vampire Lord, few enemies will be able to stand against you. There is one last thing you must know. Slaying mortal men with your life drain grants you new night powers and blood magic. I keep a stable of thralls in the castle, should you need to feed like the baser vampires to stave off the sun. That is all I have to teach you. If you wish to be reminded of these lessons, you need only ask. I have a task that will test your new powers. But first, do you have any questions? When you first transform into a vampire lord, you will hover in the air. While you do, you will command the powers of blood and night. Descend to the ground, and you can attack with your claws and feed upon your prey to regain your strength. With experience, your powers will grow, and you will discover new ways to use them. As a vampire, you will gain new powers, but also a weakness to sunlight. With each passing day that you do not feed, that weakness will become more deadly, but your powers will also become stronger. Feed upon those who are sleeping, and your vulnerability to sunlight will diminish along with your powers. Good. Go and speak to Garen Marethi. Tell him it is time. He will understand.
You're welcome here, as long as you don't overfeed on the thralls.
I am above the petty squabbles here. I have lived for far too long to be bothered with them.
Do you need anything, Farron? What? Can I assist you?
Well met, sister.
No, I don't need anything right now. Please. Yes.
Do you need something?
I saw more than a Lord Harkon. Remember your place. Now, what is our Lord's wish? Well, well. He wants the chalice, then. You've heard of the Bloodstone Chalice? It is a rather well-kept secret. The chalice has been in Lord Harkon's possession for quite some time now. It is, when used properly, able to increase the potency of our powers. He has neglected using it for ages. If he wants it filled now, then grander things are afoot. This is good. Follow me. I'll take you to it. Lord Harkon has never cared to use the chalice, relying on his more than adequate powers until now. This is an intriguing change.
Hello there.
Well met, sister.
Excuse us. I need to fetch the Bloodstone Chalice.
The chalice? Why?
What are you up to, Karan?
Lord Harkon's orders, Orthiolf. Calm yourself. Our friend here has been ordered to fill the chalice.
Really?
Indeed. She's off to Redwater Den.
Well then, best of luck to you.
Vengalmo and Orthiolf are Harkon's primary advisors. I'm sure they're quite surprised to learn that you're taking the chalice. And here we are. Now, this chalice needs to be filled directly from the bloodspring that is the source of Redwater Den. But that's not enough. Once that's done, the blood of a powerful vampire needs to be added to it. Keep in mind that Redwater Den has fallen into, well, let's just say less reputable members of society now dwell there. It's your choice whether to attempt to deal with them or force your way through. Hurry back. You don't want to keep Lord Harkon waiting. I am above an ancient font full of power. As much as it looks like blood, sadly, it is not. Can you imagine if it were? We'd never need to hunt again. Still, its liquid is powerful, full of magic. Others have noticed, though they have never fully realized its potential. Ancestors guide you.
Do you need something?
Hey there, friend. If you're looking for a fix, you're at the right place. I got nothing on me. If you're looking for skooma, head on downstairs.
If you're here for business, go ahead. Otherwise, get lost.
Hold it. If you're going downstairs, you keep your weapons to yourself, or we'll be getting better acquainted. Head on in, and behave yourself.
Oh, welcome, welcome. I don't believe we've seen you here before, have we? You can buy from me or join any booth you'd like. What are you doing that for?
Need something? Yes?
Your skin's as pale as the snow. You scared of sunlight or something? Since it's your first time, sure. Find a booth and enjoy.
Need something? Yes?
That's the last of them. Corsads can't resist after they get a taste of your toast skooma.
The water from the spring makes the skooma so much more potent. We'll have all the thralls we'll ever need. Good thing the boss heard that old farmer running his mouth off in the tavern about finding this place. I don't converse with my prey.
So why don't you just drink the blood from the spring? I mean, that seems easier than running a skooma den.
a little accident. Completely unexpected.
Yeah, too bad. Lord Harkon's new favorite. Dead so soon after joining the family.
We're just lucky I was here to return the chalice to Vingalmo so he could make sure Harkon gets it back.
Wait, what? That's not what we agreed. We take it back together.
Idiot. You didn't really think I'd let you walk out of here either, did you? Vingalmo wants you both dead.
Well, that's just fine. Orthyard told me to finish off anyone who got in the way. Well, well.
You think I'm afraid of you?
You don't stand a chance.
Don't like those eyes you...
Don't get in my way, and I won't tear your arms off. Simple, isn't it?
I see you have returned.
What is it?
Lord Harkon will be pleased. You met Stulf and Salonia, I assume? Lord Harkon and I... As well you should have. Welcome to the politics of Lord Harkon's court. Vingalmo and Orthiolf both long for our Lord's throne, but cannot make overt moves against him. Each sought to gain power by using his underling to kill you and keep the chalice for himself. By ensuring the chalice reaches our Lord, you have increased his power over them, and at the same time, deprived them of their little pets. You've done Lord Harkon 2 great services. Take what you've learned to heart, and be careful who you trust. Now, I believe that Lord Harkon wishes to speak with you.
Ah, you are here. Good. Yes, I did. When I told you that I was grateful for my daughter's safe return, I told the truth. But I did not tell you everything. Do not presume to tell me who I can and cannot trust. I possess the wisdom of a dozen lifetimes, and I will make my own judgments. Now be silent and hear what I have to say. As you know, vampires are powerful, but we have limits. Our great enemy is the sun. And until recently, it's an enemy we've had no way to fight. For centuries, I searched for an answer to this problem. I found an old prophecy written by a moth priest. Those scholars who read the Elder Scrolls. The prophecy tells of a time in which vampires will gain power over the sun and will no longer fear its tyranny. I believe the secret to unraveling that prophecy is written in Serana's Elder Scroll. I have ordered the court to assemble. I have a new task for us all to carry out, and that includes you. Come now, and hear my proclamation. Scions of the Night, hear my words. The prophesied time is at last upon us. Soon we will claim dominion over the sun itself, and forge a new realm of eternal darkness. Now that I have reclaimed one of my Elder Scrolls, we must find a moth priest to read it. I have spread false rumors about the discovery of an Elder Scroll in Skyrim to lure a moth priest here. Now it is time to see if those efforts have borne fruit. Go forth and search the land for rumors of a moth priest within our borders. Look to the cities. Speak to innkeepers, carriage drivers, anyone who would meet a traveler. Go now, and carry out this task. This is my command.
It will be done, my lord.
Any idea how you're going to find a moth priest? Skyrim's a pretty big place. Well, back before you know. The College of Winterhold was the first place I'd think to go for any kind of magic or historical thing. The wizards know about all kinds of things that people probably shouldn't know about. Actually, now that I think of it, I'm going to come along with you. I've been really wanting to get out and explore a bit.
In the unlikely event that I ever require you for some reason, I shall find you. Until then, I see no reason for us to be speaking.
mean, as much as anyone. Not a lot. You'd figure a couple 100 years locked away with one would have given me some insight, but no. Turns out you don't learn much from just sleeping with something. I guess so. That's a long story. I guess we kind of have to go way back, to the very beginning. Do you know where vampirism came from? Exactly. The first vampire came from Molag Bal. She was not a willing subject, but she was still the first. Molag Bal is a powerful Daedric lord, and his will is made reality. For those willing to subjugate themselves, he will still bestow the gift, but they must be powerful in their own right before earning his trust. The ceremony was degrading. Let's not revisit that. But we all took part in it. Not really wholesome family activity, but I guess it's something you do when you give yourselves to a Daedric lord. Well, you've met most of us. My father's not exactly the most stable, and eventually he drove my mother crazy with him. And it all ended with me being locked underground for who knows how long. It's definitely been a bad thing, on the whole. I will be. Just give me a little time.
Spare a coin for a poor old woman, milady.
No one bought any flowers again today. I don't know what to do.
Listen to you.
Farm work is hard work. It's good to relax when I can, but I still have to listen to my brothers harping about injustices.
The Greybeards have summoned the Dragonborn to High Hrothgar. Such a thing has not happened for hundreds of years.
Algrif won't give us a straight answer.
He's a true Nord. He'll come around.
The Stormcloaks are finding victory across the land.
We've intercepted couriers from Solitude.
Only the foolish or the courageous approach a Jarl without summons. Do I know you? Is that so? Yes. You were with us at Helgen. Destined for the chopping block, if I'm not mistaken. Raylof's alive. I hope that's true. He's a damn good man, but he hasn't returned yet. So I'll need to wait for his account. For now, speak with Galmar. I'm always looking for able fighters. Not everyone can say they made it out of Helgen. Seems we're all branded villains these days. So long as your criminal past stays in the past, and you fight for me with honor and integrity, we'll welcome you into our ranks. And what would you have me do?
If he's not with us, he's against us.
He knows that. They all know that.
How long are you going to wait?
You think I need to send Bolgraf a stronger message?
In my books, anyway.
If by message you mean shoving a sword through his gullet.
Taking his city and leaving him in disgrace would make a more powerful statement, don't you think?
So we're ready to start this war in earnest then?
Soon.
I still say you should take them all out like you did dead King Torygg.
Torygg was merely a message to the other Jarls. Whoever we replace them with will need the support of our armies.
We're ready when you are.
Things hinge on Whiterun. If we can take the city without bloodshed, all the better. But if not...
The people are behind you.
Many, I fear, still need convincing.
Helgen, huh? Ulfric told us quite the story. If you made it through all that, you're likely worth something to me. Yeah, but first, tell me, why does a foreigner want to fight for Skyrim? You mistake me. I'm not saying no, just wondering about your intentions. We're not looking for sellswords. The Stormcloaks need dedicated men and women who are devoted to the cause and willing to die for it. Fair enough. But are you willing to die for your home? Can't fault anyone for that. As long as you hate the Empire as much as I do, that I can work with. All right. But before I can put you to use, I need to know how much you can take. I have a little test for you. That's what I like to hear. So long as you can back up those words with steel. I'm sending you to Serpentstone Island. If you survive, you pass.
If you die, well, you weren't going to be much use to me anyway. It's where men... There's a strange rock formation built by the ancients. Something... You kill an ice wraith out there, and I'll have all the proof I need about you. We'll see about that, won't we? Here, take this. You'll need it. Use it on the island. Don't lose it. That's all the help you're getting. Try not to die. And let them die with their false king.
We've been soldiers a long time. We...
Where'd you come from?
What could it mean?
Tell me again why we're wasting time and dwindling resources chasing a legend. We don't even know it exists.
The Jarls are upset. They don't all support you.
Damn the Jarls.
You're alive. I owe Ulfric a drink. I have to admit, I didn't think we'd be seeing you again. I misjudged you. You're definitely Stormcloak material. It's time we made this official. You ready to take the oath? Not at all. That was as much a test of your abilities as it was your resolve. I wasn't sure your heart was in it, but you've proven me wrong, and I respect that. Now, if we're done being sentimental, it's time for you to take the oath. Before you're one of us, you must swear fealty to Jarl Ulfric Stormcloak, future High King of Skyrim. You must also pledge unswerving loyalty to your fellow Stormcloaks, to Skyrim, and to her people. That's the spirit. By swearing this oath, you become one of us, a heroine of the people, a true daughter of Skyrim, a Stormcloak. Repeat after me. I do swear my blood and honor to the service of Ulfric Jarl of Windhelm, as Talos is, even to my lord. All hail the Stormcloaks, the true sons, which means you get to... Oh, and here. You're a Stormcloak now. You ought to look the part. I have found the final... We're headed to... Your fellow Stormcloaks are already assembling outside the tomb. I'll meet you there. They demand the moot.
And damn the moot! We should risk letting those milk drinkers put Toryg's woman on the throne? She'll hand Skyrim...
Where'd you come from? Where'd you come from?
Life here has many advantages. Don't you agree? Politics bore me terribly, but they're a fact of life here.
Let's get indoors. Or in a cave. Anywhere, just out of this.
Hail, Illfield.
Ha! I knew you'd join up. Great news. We'll take back Skyrim together, eh? I'm glad I'll have you beside me in there. This place chills my blood, and I don't care who knows it. These old ruins. My father always told me to stay away from them. Good advice, I'd say. But never mind all that. We've got a job to do, and nothing's going to stand in our way.
I was always taught to avoid these types of ruins. I think I see why now.
Cold as the inside of an ice wraith. That and some Imperials are camped out around the entrance.
What's the Legion doing here? Damn Imperial spies! Well, should be fun for us at least. They don't seem to know we're here yet. Ready to spill some Imperial blood for Skyrim? That's what I like to hear. Listen up. Those Imperials aren't here by coincidence. They're spies.
Who's there? I knew I heard something.
That's the way I like it. Greta, Engar, stay and guard the entrance.
Where'd you...
That's the end of that. I don't like the look of this. Perfect spot for an ambush. 10 to 1, they're just waiting for us on the other side.
Stormcloaks, find them!
But there isn't any other
We'll stay here and watch your back. Sure. Oh, then perhaps we should take a moment to look around a little, eh? Die, Daddy. Come on! Don't give them a chance to warn the others. Careful, boys. There's bound to be more up ahead.
Be careful.
Where'd you come from? Done and done.
The Hall of Stories. We must be getting close now.
Never saw anything like
I've heard
this
of
back
this.
on the island.
They say these walls show the history of the ancients.
That looks like some kind of claw from a statue. I wonder what it's used for. Good job. All right, everyone. Take your guard. Don't tell him what we'll find out here. of stories.
Are you seeing this? It's fantastic.
The statue are one of the Jews' faith. Good job. All right, everyone. I'm telling you, we'll find out here.
Keep your eyes open here.
Come on, boys. Let's spread out and see what we've got. Unblooded, do what you do best. See if you can find some way to get that gate open. You see a lever anywhere? There's got to be some way to get that thing open. You see a lever anywhere? How's it going, Unblooded? You find anything yet? How's it going, Unblooded? You find anything yet? That's done it. All right, boys, let's get moving. We've got more. Now, they may be materials and materials, but they'll go down just the same. That's the end of that. That's the last of them. Come on, let's see what's down this way.
Hey, watch it!
Just across me. Get to Winter with the crown as quick as you can. Tell Ulrich he owes me a drink. We'll stick here for a while and see if we can find anything else useful.
Damn. I'm not sure why Tullius is wasting his time trying to take Winterhold from us. But if he wants to Damn him. That old bear was right. Did you run into any trouble? Damn it. What were they doing there? Imperial spies are everywhere, never forget that. I trust you gave them a thrashing. Now then, I'm glad you're here. I have a message I need delivered to the Jarl of Whiterun. Deliver this axe to Balgruuf the Greater. Men who understand each other often have no need for words. There are but a few simple truths behind one warrior giving another his axe. Balgruuf will know my meaning. Keep your wits about you. The Jarl of Whiterun is known for his temper.
By the clock.
Wait, I know you. Wait, I know you.
What a curious city. It's so open.
May the gods watch over your battles, friend. Did he now? The man is persistent, I'll give him that. I suppose it's time I give him an answer. Proventus, what do you make of all this? If Ulfric were to attack Whiterun?
As in all things, Lord, caution. I urge us to wait and see.
Prey waits.
I'm of a mind with Irileth. It's time to act.
You plan to march on Windhelm?
I'm not a fool, Proventus. I mean it's time to challenge Ulfric to face me as a man. Or march his Stormcloaks up to the gates.
He'll do no such thing. A dagger in the back is all you could expect.
He was rather straightforward with Torrig.
Torrig? He simply walked up to the boy and murdered him.
That boy was High King of Skyrim.
I'm not the High King. But neither am I a boy. If Ulfric wants to challenge my rule in the old way, let him. Though I suspect he'll prefer to send his Stormcloaks to do it for him.
True. He's already proven his personal strength. Now he seeks to prove his armies.
Then might I urge you to consider General Tullius's request? I mean, if you are bent on offending Jarl Ulfric.
Ulfric is the one who has offended. But Proventus has a point. Ulfric has made it clear. In his mind, to refuse his claim is to side with the Empire.
And what harm is there in letting a few legionnaires die in place of your own men?
It seems cowardly.
Was it cowardly, then, to accept the White Gold Concordat?
This again? That was different. Was I given a chance to object to the terms of the treaty? No. The Jarls weren't asked. We were told. And we had to like it.
The chests of gold didn't hurt.
Damn it! This isn't about gold!
It's time to decide.
Lord, wait. Let us see if Ulfric is serious.
Oh, he's serious. But so am I.
Finally.
So about this axe. You can return this axe to our friend. The esteemed Jarl of Windhelm has my answer. Make sure he gets it. Proventus, bring me my pen. And the good parchment.
Are we writing a letter, Lord?
Yes, to General Tullius. I need to make a few things clear before I accept these legionnaires of his.
Absurd that you can't cook good sweet rolls in the skeever hole of a city.
It's no secret the Aretino boy is doing some ritual.
Speak with Ulfric. He's expecting word from Whiterun.
I suppose we should.
If Ulfric needs a mind what or who you practice this on.
Those milk drinkers.
Strength and steel are well.
Soon enough, we will march on Solitude. Then I was wrong about him. You're right, Galmar.
Again.
I'm in no mood to joke.
Give the word, my lord, and Whiterun is yours.
Whiterun is only a means to an end.
I've toured our camps. We're ready, Ulfric. Whenever you are.
Is any man ever ready to give the order?
I'd explain my research, but you'd just be confused.
No, but neither is every man able to give that order when he must. But you are that man, Ulfric. You've been that man before, and you'll be him again. And these men and women, they call themselves Stormcloaks because they believe in you. They are the meanest, toughest sons of bitches Skyrim has to offer. And they want this.
Yes, I'm a powerful wizard. No, I
perhaps
won't put on a
they
magic
want it
show.
more.
You're certain we're ready? Whiterun's army will no doubt be bolstered with legionnaires. And those walls around Whiterun are old, but they still stand.
We are ready. And I might be old myself, but I'll kick those damn walls down with my bare feet. If you would only ask me to do it.
Whatever
I'm
you've
sure
heard
you
I
could
can
do it too.
is probably
All
true.
right. This is it.
Yes.
Send the word. A new day is dawning, and the sun rises over Whiterun.
Aye, and the sons of Skyrim will greet that dawn, teeth and swords flashing.
So it begins. Make haste to our camp in Whiterun. I want you on the front lines. I have a feeling about you. Your place is on that battlefield. I need you there. Then I commit them to whatever gods they still believe in. Talos be with you.
We're taking the city. Meet the brothers gathering for the attack. Fight well or die well. Balance be with you.
Usually.
Farm work is hard work. It's good to relax when I can. I still have to listen to my brothers.
You come here where you're not wanted. You eat our food, you pollute our city with your stink, and you refuse to help the Stormcloaks.
We haven't taken a side because it's not our fight.
Hey, maybe the reason these Greyskins don't help in the war is because they're Imperial spies.
Hi, lady. Would you like to buy some flowers? Please? Not much, but I hope you like them. There. My father was a I'm all alone. I tried to sell. Really? Do you have a... Oh, wow. Are you sure? You really wouldn't mind? Yay! Thanks, Mama.
This must be that
I promise I'll be the best
Skyrim
daughter ever.
Take a good look around. I'm sure you'll find what you're looking for. If not, let me know. All my goods are legitimate, which is more than I can say for some. Of course nothing in here is stolen. Only a careless, shameful, idiotic fetcher would do something as stupid as to buy pilfered goods. Oh, by Azura, I've made a terrible mistake. I bought a gold ring, and Viola Giordano has been missing a ring that looks just like it. It's not that easy. She'd go to the Jarl if she knew I was even remotely involved. You have to get it to her some other way. Look, it's dangerous. But if you sneak the ring into her house, put it in a dresser or something, I will make it worth your while. Trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing. Don't let Viola
I thought the Grey Quarter would be a haven for my kind. I was wrong.
Apparently some drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry. If you need another drink, I'll be right here.
What now?
Things have been a lot worse around here since Ulfric took over.
Be on the lookout. The Butcher could be around any corner.
alone. You have yours, and I have mine.
Working in Wendhelm is great. I get to see Ulfric up close.
Yes.
A word of advice.
Now that
don't buy
everyone's... Take a look. Whether it's armor you need or a new blade, come see me.
I've been a bit out of sorts since our daughter was taken from us.
I'd travel more, but trinkets, odds and ends, that sort of thing. Thank you for your custom.
Not really sure what to do with myself anymore. I try not to think of her, but sometimes the simplest thing will remind me.
We don't know what's inside. I can... My master can be a bit short. Are you kidding? I came all the way from Cyrodiil just to work with him. He's not the best teacher, but just watching him, I've learned so much.
I'm so close. Just a man's life work is all. Finally derived. You? It's buried with its maker. Kural. Kural. Luckily for you. Please, don't die. I've wasted enough time arguing. Take a look. Why are you still standing around here? Go get me the file, you fool!
I'll never have Master Nurelian skill with potions.
No mother should have to bury her daughter.
There's no glory in war. It's just something they tell soldiers so they'll risk their life.